In this video, I went through my essential items. I hope you find some useful phrases and sentence structures. Download the textbook from our official LINE account. Hi, I'm Atsu. These are my 10 essentials. My first essential is my handbag, the luggage from Celine. So this handbag is crafted from durable leather and is surprisingly roomy as well, so I can carry all my essentials in this handbag, including my laptop. So I've been toting this bag for about 5 years now. It's gotten a bit of character with wear, but I think it's just part of its charm. So yeah, it's become an extension of me and my trusted companion for any trip. The next essential is my AirPods. Not only are they compact and perfect for delivering top-notch sound for music sessions, but they also have this unexpected perk. This is actually my secret English-speaking practice tool. You know how I'm always talking about the benefits of speaking to yourself to improve English, right? But actually, if you were to do it in public, you'd definitely get a lot of old looks. But with AirPods, you can actually pretend that you are having a conversation with your friend on a call. It doesn't really look like I'm, practicing speaking English, just talking to myself, right? I'm actually speaking to myself now, like there's no one around me who's having a conversation with me, but it looks like you can pretend that you're just having a chat with someone on a call. That's what I love about AirPods. It makes your learning process a lot more natural than you think. By the way, when it comes to my favorite songs, I've got a few on repeat. So I've got We're Good by Jesse Gold. I've listened to this song so many times. Best Part by Daniel Caesar and Get Away by Fall Crate. Those are my absolute favorites. They're so good. The next essential is coffee. I can never kick off a day without coffee. So my morning brain is like a browser with 15 tabs open, like none of them loaded until I get that first sip. I usually drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day, and the first cup is usually made by Nespresso. And it actually makes pretty good coffee. Well, my friends and colleagues back in Australia would say that Nespresso doesn't actually taste like coffee, but it's pretty good. So the next essential is this fragrance. I've been using this fragrance for more than 6 years now. I just like smelling good, so it makes me feel better about myself. I've tried a few fragrances before, but this is definitely the best of all from Prada. I don't know how to describe it, but it's nice and clean and it's a little bit buttery as well. It's kind of like not as masculine as most of the male fragrances out there, but it's really good. This is my fave. The next essential is my staff and my fans. My staff, they are the real stars. Like my designer, for example, like he's done all the amazing creative work. Like he brings the magic to Atsuego all the time. My engineer, he made all the distinction apps. Nick, he's such a great performer and he's become such an essential character for Atsuego. And my video editor, who's actually capturing this film right now, he's got an Instagram account that has lots of interesting, beautiful videos and photos. So if you guys could follow his Instagram, that would be great. The link is in the description. And last but not least, my fans, my followers. Thank you so much for giving us all the support. The next essential is my laptop. So she's my lovely partner, literally. She's been helping me a lot with a lot of stuff, and I've been using this laptop for a very long time now. So yeah, if I had to pick, for example, just one thing to bring to a deserted island, it would be a no-brainer. This laptop's gonna be the choice. The next essential is an electric toothbrush. So this has been literally a game changer, a life changer for me. Like I used to be a big hater of brushing my teeth, it's time consuming, it's boring, tedious, so having to do that every morning, every night, it was a big pain. But this has changed my life. It literally takes only 2 minutes to finish brushing my teeth, and like it changes your whole perception of toothbrushing. It's amazing. The next essential is the distinctions, and these must be essential to your life as well. The distinctions are life changers for me, literally. So I published the first distinction, this one, in 2018, and then I actually used like almost all the money I had in my savings account. So it felt like it was going to be a long journey. And you know, I'm more of a risk-averse person, so I had butterflies in my stomach when I started it. But looking back, I have no regrets for making that decision. It was actually one of the best decisions ever in my life. So everything started at Deloitte. So when I was working at Deloitte, actually it's not really a good thing to do, but we created a team within Deloitte. So I got a lot of support from my Deloitte colleagues to, you know, make a team, and we made a plan of attack and, you know, worked hard, and sometimes we sneaked into my partner's office to do like some recordings and stuff. You know, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, we ended up like having right now 6 distinctions, and we've got distinction 2000 on top, and we are working on another distinction, and fingers crossed we can roll it out pretty soon. So yeah, hopefully this transformed the way people learn English, and this has been definitely a life changer for me as well. The next essential is my accessories. So this ring and bracelet are Shane Danko from Hermes. Don't know if my pronunciation is exactly right, but anyway, I love them. I like minimal aesthetics like these ones that can add, you know, low-key pizzazz to my style. I haven't been able to find like a set of accessories that are more attractive than these ones, so I've been using them for quite a long time now. So by and large, I'm a kind of person who doesn't like going overboard with stuff, so I tend to go pretty minimal. A ring and a bracelet on the right side, and on the other side, a watch. A lot of people these days like wearing a, you know, a digital watch or a smart watch, but I'm more of a, you know, kind of person who prefers to tell the time old school, like this. It was a simple wow when I first saw it, like it's very well finished. I bought this beautiful watch as a treat to myself when I got a promotion at my previous workplace, Deloitte. Since then, this has been part of my life. I like how I can, you know, associate this watch with my memories and hard work. So that's what I like about this watch as well. The next essential is my phone. So I think a phone is essential for everyone. It feels like, you know, it's become kind of like part of my brain already. So I usually use my phone to get some ideas, stimulate my creativity, and also like keep track of how things are going. And I used to be like, you know, a bit of a social media addict, like 3 to 4 years ago. Like I was always constantly checking notifications, messages, but I started feeling like, you know, the drawbacks of doing that actually outweigh the benefits of it. So I stopped doing that once and for all. And I'm pretty happy about what I am now. I can actually focus on what I really need to focus on in my life. So I highly recommend you guys stay away from social media and stay focused on your life. So these were my 10 essentials. Thank you so much for watching.